Possible soccer mom leaves notes on all senior players' cars, by user GoddessOfViking86. My daughter is on the high school soccer team in her last year before she graduates next year. She is one of 3 captains and the only senior year captain with a junior year and sophomore year captains. When my daughter was named senior year captain, there was one girl on the team who was also up for consideration but didn't get picked. The girl's mom was apparently not pleased that her daughter didn't get picked, so she told all the senior year girls have a great year of soccer. Without warning, all the senior girls started getting notes put on their windshields of their cars saying to watch themselves, especially when scouts came to watch the team play. All the girls have given the notes to the coach, who upon investigating the handwriting found a matching handwriting in the handwriting of the mom, who was not happy her daughter wasn't picked to be the senior class captain of the team. She has the handwriting of all the moms who signed the permission slip to let their daughters play soccer. The police have been notified and even talked to the mom, who denied it was her. She gave a sample of her handwriting and the police said to the school and coach to keep their eyes peeled during practices and games. I have a really bad feeling that the entitled soccer mom somehow changed her writing style to hide it's her, because the notes are still happening and the security cameras in the parking lot are having trouble finding distinguishable ways of identifying a hooded person who is leaving the notes on the windshields, and the cameras aren't catching a getaway car. Myself and the other moms are starting to feel worried for our daughters. So far the promises on the notes haven't been acted on, but we feel they will happen when we least expect them to happen. Important note: the notes are being left on windshields during school hours. Update September 30, 2025, the principal emailed all parents saying that the police now have a suspect in custody as of 10 a.m. this morning. The hooded person was caught on security cameras walking in the parking lot, and undercover officers caught the person putting notes on the cars. We'll try to have more updates as they happen. M told me I should share my apartment balcony because her kids wanted to use it for fireworks, by user prestigious_today 127. I rent in a mid-rise building with small balconies. Last night, as I'm out watering my plants, my downstairs neighbor's kids are yelling up at me. Their mom leans out the window and goes, "Hey, we were thinking you could let my kids come up on your balcony later to set off fireworks. It's safer than street level." Me: "You want your kids on my balcony with explosives?" Her: "They're not explosives, they're just little rockets. And you don't even use your balcony except for plants. Don't be selfish." When I laughed and said absolutely not, she huffed that she'd tell the landlord I wasn't being cooperative with neighbors. Spoiler: landlord laughed too when I emailed to preemptively explain. This morning I found 2 soggy bottle rockets in my potted basil. So I guess she let them try anyway. Entitled mom insisted I let her kid eat snacks without paying, by user ill_mistake_8519. Yesterday at the grocery store, a little boy grabbed a bag of chips from the shelf, ripped it open and started eating right there in the aisle. The mom looked at me and said, "He's hungry, you don't want him to stay hungry, right?" When I suggested she should pay first, she rolled her eyes and said, "The store is huge, one bag doesn't matter." Then she literally told me to mind my own business while her kid was dropping crumbs everywhere. The worst part, she didn't even take the bag to check out, she just tossed it on top of the freezer like it was trash. Honestly, I was shocked. My entitled cousin demanded my grandmother's jewelry before she even passed away, by user equivalent_leave 1642. This one still makes my blood boil. My grandmother is 91, still with us, but recently had a health scare. During a family dinner last week, my cousin, 28F, suddenly brings up, "So, I was thinking when grandma passes, I should get her sapphire ring. It suits me best." The whole table went silent. Grandma literally sitting right there, alive, holding her fork. My aunt, her mom, even tried to back her up, saying, "Well, it's true, she always admired it." Grandma put her fork down and said, "I'll decide who gets what, when I'm dead. Until then, it's mine. And if you ask again, I'll sell it and give the money to a cat shelter." Cousin sulked the rest of the night, saying I was smug because I didn't correct her. Damn right I didn't. Grandma's still wearing that ring proudly. My mom involved me, 17, in her affairs all my life, by user watercressition 529. It started when I was a little girl. My mom would take me to men's houses, put me in another room and have sex with them. I later learned for money, although we don't need it. Then she started bringing me on vacations with these men. At 9 to 11 she had a more serious boyfriend and they got me drunk as entertainment at 10 and other stuff like that. The worst was when my grandma was dying and my dad was in London to help with everything. She would barely be home and I had to fix my siblings and myself dinner and cover for her. I hate myself for lying to my dad, but my mom has convinced me that telling would ruin the family and it would be my fault. I'm scared that as I leave home my siblings will have to take on this role.